So for all my years at Buffalo State, I've driven past this bridge to get home, but I've always disregarded one thing, this plaque. Check it out. On August 3rd, 1814, 600 men under British Lieutenant Colonel John Tucker, designing to capture troops and supplies at Black Rock and Buffalo, crossed the Niagara River to Squaw Island, which is now Unity Island. 600 more men followed in defense. U.S. Major Lodowick Morgan, with 240 riflemen, removed planking from the wooden bridge spanning this creek. With a battery on the south shore, Morgan's troops bravely repelled 3 British attempts to repair the bridge and cross the creek. Despite a 5-1 disadvantage in manpower, Morgan ultimately forced the British into retreating back to Canada. Now, I won't go too much into history for this video, but I will in my article, which will be in the description. But I wanted to just talk to everyone about kind of how my day went researching this plaque, because it took me on a pretty wild ride. So these were some scenes from the Sajaquota Creek Trail, but I needed to know more, so I was off to the Buffalo History Museum, which I probably haven't been to in about I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while, but I had to be quiet because, I don't know, it felt like it. But this was the section I was looking for, the continuum section. There it is, Squaw Island, where the troops crossed Sajaquota Creek. Here we are. The War, 1812. Now this is unrelated to the whole point of this video, but Peter Porter, who is a absolute staple of Buffalo history, was very good friends with Benjamin Barton, who is my ancestor. And believe it or not, my full name is Matthew Porter Barton. My nickname is after this guy, Peter Buell Porter. So this was honestly awesome seeing the person that my middle name is after, unironically. Also unrelated, but the trial of Red Jacket. This was just cool to sit in front of and ponder at and study for a second. Had to get my money's worth somehow, right? Check this out. So I'm leaving the History Museum not exactly with what I was looking for, but I am leaving with a better understanding of the War of 1812 and kind of everything that went around with it. So I'll take that as a win. Come check out the History Museum. Now this is where things got real. I stumbled over to the Black Rock Historical Society and found an absolute gold mine of the Battle of Sajaquota Creek content. First off, artifacts, an article, a painting, a diorama, which blew my mind. I had to get a couple shots of this because look how cool that is. It can make you kind of imagine what happened in 1814 here. Some of the artifacts that were found again, and the diorama, man, that's something else. But I spoke to Bill Butler, who was just the nicest person you'll ever meet, super history oriented, and he hooked it up with a bunch of articles and information. And go visit him at the Black Rock Historical Society. Crossing over to Unity Island. AKA the place where the Battle of Sajaquota Creek started. Let's see what this place is about. Never mind, just got denied entry, so back on the mainland. But yes, somewhere here there was a wooden bridge that the Americans pieced apart plank by plank to stop the British from coming over and invading Buffalo, Black Rock, and ultimately Fort Erie. So, cool stuff.